Why does a wall built over 2,000 years ago still stand today? The Great Wall of China is not just one long line, it is a massive network of walls, towers, and trenches. It stretches over 13,000 miles across mountains, deserts, and grasslands. This length is more than half the distance around the entire Earth. Most people think the wall is only made of stone and brick. This is not true for the oldest parts. Early builders used the earth beneath their feet. They used a method called rammed earth. Workers poured loose soil into wooden frames. They hit the ground with heavy polish until it was hard as rock. These sections have survived for 20 centuries of wind and rain. Building on high mountains created a massive problem. There were no roads to carry heavy materials to the peaks. The scale of the work was enormous. Historical records say over 400,000 people died during the construction of the Qin Dynasty Wall. It became known as the longest cemetery on Earth. Many workers were buried inside the very structures they built. The Ming Dynasty changed how the wall looked. They used 100 million tons of stone and brick. They built the iconic sections we see in photos today. These bricks had to be made in kilns near the wall. Each brick weighs about 30 pounds. To move them up steep cliffs, humans formed lines miles long. They passed bricks hand to hand. They also tied bricks to the horns of goats. They drove the animals up paths where humans could not walk. The biggest secret of the wall is found in the mortar. Modern cement did not exist. Instead, the Chinese used food. They mixed slaked lime with sticky rice soup. This created a powerful chemical reaction. The sticky rice mortar is more water-resistant than modern materials. It is so strong that even today, weeds cannot grow between the bricks. This organic glue is the reason the walls did not crumble during major earthquakes. The wall was not just for stopping soldiers, it was a communication system. Signal towers were placed every few hundred meters. If an enemy appears, soldiers lit fires. They used dried wolf dung for fuel. This created a very thick, dark smoke. The smoke moved from tower to tower. A message could travel 600 miles in a few hours. This was the fastest information network in the world. The wall also functions as a highway. The top of the wall is wide enough for 5 horses to ride side by side. This allowed the army to move faster than any enemy on the ground below. It was an elevated road above the jagged rocks. The construction changed the map of the world. Because the wall was so hard to cross, tribes from the north moved west. This migration pushed other groups into Europe. The building of a wall in China eventually caused the fall of the Roman Empire. One structure changed the history of 2 continents. Every brick tells a story of labor. Some bricks have the names of the workers carved into them. This was not for fame, it was for quality control. If a brick breaks, the supervisors know exactly who to punish. If the wall fails, the builder faces death. This fear ensured the wall was perfect. Imagine the sound of thousands of hammers hitting stone at once. The air was thick with the smell of wood smoke and sweat. In the winter, the temperature dropped far below freezing. In the summer, the sun burned the skin. There was no rest. The wall had to be finished to protect the empire. Today, the wall is disappearing. Nature is taking it back. But the sections made with sticky rice are the hardest to destroy. The strength of the wall comes from a simple bowl of rice and the will of millions of people. It is a monument to what humans can do when they have no other choice. The wall didn't just divide the land, it became the land itself.